Hello everyone. So welcome to another episode of Success Story, and today we have Sanjay ji with us. And
Hello, everyone.
thank you, Sanjay ji, for your time. And some major milestone he started almost from zero, and now he's a half marathoner.
The journey started. I somewhat remember these dates very clearly because I had just recovered from COVID, and it was first week of October. And I was looking for, everybody was saying that during COVID you suffered a lung involvement. So I just then thought कि इस lung involvement को instead of curing it by medicine, let's cure it by exercise. And it was by God's grace that I was able to find Ishan on Facebook. I contacted him and he was kind enough to ask me to come down to Nehru Park. I remember that day, it was in the morning, 7:30. And when I reached there, so there was a large group who were practicing, and they were doing various kind of exercises, different phases, different age group. I obviously in that at that point of time was the oldest, but the best part was that my children also agreed to accompany with me. So they were all there, and it all started from there. And he said, जो एक ईशान की बड़ी अच्छी बात है कि he never tries to judge you on the very first day or even for a month, and was always encouraging. This is where it all started. And I told him that I have been playing sports, but it has been quite some time, and I don't think I have run to a long distance. मैंने कभी 5 किलोमीटर इकट्ठा भागा है. Maybe I've been running, but कभी इकट्ठा 5 नहीं भागा. And he was, that's the best part of it. I do not know how he is able to judge it. कि he was optimistic कि 5 किलोमीटर आप भाग लोगे. And not only you, I think your children would also be able to run. So he must have seen something in me. So the best part, what I would like to say it here is, it's a very slow transformation and a transition that he works upon, which is something great because you do not even come to know कि आप mentally or physically दोनों strong हो रहे हो. You feel that it's a normal routine. You are coming there on a daily basis or on a thrice or four times a week. Nehru Park में you are doing some bit of exercises. सुबह warm up हो रहा है. You are indulging, and you personally feel, will this bring about change in the person? कैसे होगा? But then let me tell you, the journey started on 1st October 2020, and on 5th December 2020, I participated for the first time in a marathon race, which was Airtel Marathon.
Yes.
And I completed 5 kilometers without stopping in between.
Yes.
And that's not really the, as they say, as the key issue or the high point of the day. The high point was that my daughter, who has never been a runner,
Yes.
completed for the first time non-stop 10 kilometers.
Yes.
And ran for almost 1 hour, 9 minutes non-stop. So that was the reason my son also did 5 kilometers, but then we don't count him in because he's a young boy and he is able to do it.
Yeah.
And so from there it all started. But it's not that it was a starting point. It was not that 5 kilometers was the last point. So जो एक बहुत चीज है is when we join this group, you have different people. Everybody is encouraging. Everybody is trying to help you out how to work. And especially I was in the limelight and in focus, being the oldest in the group. इतना भी बुढ़ा नहीं हूँ. I'm just 52. But I think to be at 52 and thinking of this marathon, at least from the present culture, appears to be a little different. But now I think everybody is running, and this is one of the favorite sport. So it's a slow transformation, the way he works on your body. More importantly, not only on physically, but on mental. Because जब आप भाग रहे होते हैं, तो एक बार आप let's stop it, and nothing is going to happen. Heavens are not going to fall.
Yes, the threshold point.
आप बीच में रुक जाओगे. But he shapes your mind in a way. He shapes your mind in a way कि कुछ भी हो जाए रुकना नहीं है. So your mind starts functioning like that. It's not that कि रुक जाओ तो क्या होगा. अगर रुक गए तो सब कुछ हो जाएगा. So he shapes your mind कि रुकना नहीं है चाहे जितना भी हो जाए. So physically everyone has that potential to do it, but it's the mind that works ki nahi, there is no need. Why you want to put so much of stress? Why you want to put so much of pressure? You are getting tired, stop, have water and then run. But as his advice has always been कि रुक गए तो फिर नहीं भाग पाओगे. So don't stop, slow down, but do continuous run, and that always helps. This is what we have seen. So after having done ho gaya, I remember then I also did, I think in January only, 10 kilometers.
Yeah, we did 10
non-stop, but that was not official run. I don't recall. Maybe in then I also ran CS, but that was also 5 kilometers. And then came the big race of IDFC.
Yeah,
it was either
IDVA.
21 or
IDVA.
42.
New Delhi.
IDVA. It was either New Delhi. It was either 21 or 42. So if you have to run, you have to run 21, and 42 obviously was not possible. So it was decided that me and my daughter will participate in that. And we had a very clear advice ki you try to run, you need not complete. That was Ishan's advice. Don't overexert, because you are as of now you're not prepared for 21, but you should run and try to be part of us, because I think almost 7 or 8 of the group
Yes,
were running, and they were ready to run, and even at a record pace. So I remember that morning we were there at around 5 o'clock in Lodi Road, because the marathon had to start from Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. And it was, we started around 6, stretched it further for about 15, up to 15. That was the first time when continuously we ran, both of us, me and my daughter, ran for 15 kilometers at one stretch. Then definitely we had to pause because we were tired, our body was not prepared. But then both of us decided that idea is to complete. Idea is we are not competing with anybody. We are not trying to record the pace time, but idea is to complete the race so that we remain in the race, as they say. Yes. And yes, we did pause. We did stop for maybe 3 or 4 times. But then we completed the race and we got the reward immediately, because we were given medals for completing the race. And obviously everything was timed. It was with a chip. So our record time was also, the time that was recorded was around 2 hours, 40 minutes or 2 hours, 35 minutes was the time in which we completed. So we were definitely overjoyed. We were more than happy to have done. Having started the journey, that's more important. Having started the journey on 1st October 2020 and running 21 kilometers in February 2021, that's in a gap of 5 months. What more do you want? I think we were more than happy. We were more than satisfied with the training that was going on. And then, yes, we decided that we can do it, and let's seriously end up into. And the way I remember, then not only that's the best part, then Ishan, having seen the potential, then he started working on our pace. That is for him, that's the key issue, that running to sab kar lete hain, ab pace padao, do it in a record time. So he started working on pace, and I remember to have run, he had been somewhat like they call it as a pacer with me on 3 to 4 occasions. And then I remember to have done 5 kilometers for the first time in 39 minutes. And lastly I did it with him was in 31 minutes 30 seconds. So
Yes.
it was like a 8 minutes down in a 5 kilometer time.
Yes.
Was because his target was to do it in 6 kilometers. 6 kilometer, though, let me tell you, I personally don't understand this pacing thing. But obviously, for them, for the group, it is of great importance to have done it at 6 kilometers or 5.5 or 4.5. That the figures they throw, and they have been achieving it. It's not that our group has not been achieving it. One of our group member has actually done 21 in 4 point something. So
Yes.
that's a big achievement.
Yes.
So that has been the long and short journey, which is continuing. And I would like to point out here that why I also find this, though I'm not a, it's a very typical thing of Delhiites to think it's more like a bania, that you take medical insurance. Still at this age, there is a possibility of getting some kind of an ailment. You get yourself admitted in a hospital. You end up paying lakhs in price of medical insurance. Why not to keep yourself fit and cure by doing regular exercises, which only requires is your time and a pair of shoes. That is all is required. If you have these two things in your hand and you never see the door of hospital, I think this is one of the best thing everyone should train themselves
Absolutely.
and keep themselves fit. And this is at least I also think it from this point of view that I don't want to go to a hospital. I rather remain fit and keep on running, keep on walking, keep on doing whatever I do. So it's been a great journey, and definitely hats off. And we are really indebted to Hello Fitness, more particularly to Ishan, who really nurtures you and trains you when you do not even realize that your mind, your body is being trained. That's a significant part, which I have at least seen in this notice, and would like to end my uh, note on this.
Mm. Yeah. Thank you.
That it's
Thank you,
been a
Sanjay. Thank you.
lovely journey
Thank
and would
you.
like to continue.